Mikheyev, who had been snake bitten in the past, he comes up with 2 assists tonight, primary assists. How have you seen his game rounding out, and especially in terms of his skating, which seems to have taken a step in recent games?
Yeah, that's it right there. I think his skating, for me, the last 10 days has really improved. Like, he looks like he's got some, that extra juice, the extra gear. And that's his game, right? If he can skate and chase pucks down, that really helps our team. It, increases our team speed. Didn't give him much. It's a fast team. They're an up-and-coming team. Thought our 3rd and 4th line did a nice job. Obviously Z getting a couple of big goals for us, but I didn't think we gave him much in the high danger areas.
Speaking of Zadorov, jumping up in the rush on the second goal, but just generally, what did you make of his game and the impact he had tonight?
Yeah, no, I thought when he moves his feet, I know Footy and Gonch have been really working with him on trying to keep moving his feet by getting up that rush. But he's got a really good shot. I mean, he doesn't need a big windup. He's got one of those quick, hard shots.
Rick, for this team to be operating at 100%, it feels like the forecheck is a major part of that. Was that the key tonight for you guys, or was it something else?
Yeah, the forecheck's been good, even last game. That's why I thought couldn't get the 4th line out there much because of penalties. But then when I got him out there, it seemed like we got some juice off those guys. And I thought Lindholm's line was good too. Mikheyev, those guys were good. So, our team, when we're forechecking, well, obviously, it really helps our play so we don't have to defend all night.
It's a 4th game in a row now. Vasily Podkolzin's led your team in hits. What are you seeing from him in the physical point of view?
Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's why you got to sometimes, it's nice to have young guys in the lineup because they like Podsy, going around hitting guys. It's good. Separates people on the puck. And he had a couple of chances. Almost scored at the end. So it's he's coming.
Building off that, what does it mean when your team has 40 hits on the night?
Well, we talked about before the game. We had to play. This is a team you have to play through them. You have to kill people, but I think getting in front of people is something that we continually have to do, and because as the season goes on here, that's a priority of like I said, you just got to stay in front of people, and if you can separate people with a puck with a good hit, take it, but at least get in front of people.
Can you talk about the importance of depth scoring, especially this time of the season?
Yeah, it was nice to see Alex. I thought last game he was pretty good. I thought he hasn't played a lot. It's a nice little tip. Good for him. But yeah, depth scoring, 100%. Thought Laugh and Mikheyev getting a couple of assists, driving the net. Converting on the 3-on-2, setting up those plays was nice.
We saw you use the Lotto line, Pettersson, Miller, and Besser together for some defensive zone faceoffs. What was the idea behind putting those 3 out together in those situations?
Well, we had some penalties that I just had a feeling, and actually when I put them out there, it was the first one was for offense, and they really had that possession. Did about 30, 40, actually it was really good. I thought it really helped us. Then obviously the goal at the end, a little tougher there, but it was more for the offensive, just to maybe get that separating goal. If we could get that other goal, that was kind of my line. Sometimes want to put those guys together every once in a while.
Rick, now that you have a healthy D, could you speak to the level of competition maybe within the group for playing time, and do you think that had any effect on Zadorov tonight, that competition?
Well, it could have. Footy talked to the D today, and there could be, who knows, comes out. The next guy could be maybe a surprise to you guys, but for us, it's this is the way we got to go with it. And some guys might not like it, but that's just the way it is. We're gonna have to keep everybody on their toes, and and sometimes the guys coming out doesn't mean he's playing bad. It's just that we have to do this right now. I thought Juleson was really good tonight, so we'll have to sleep on what we're gonna do next game.
And I think it's over the last 9 games now, you've given up only 23 shots a night. I know some of those games are a lot looser than you would have liked, but when you're yielding that little, how much easier does it make to win games?
Yeah, I just think the commitment, we have to, obviously every coach says it, you want a commitment without the puck, but I think we're protecting the middle. When we give stuff, it's the outside. It looks bad, I guess, to people, but at least we're protecting the middle. So that's kind of the thing I've seen the last 3 weeks, even though that road trip, we didn't give a lot of shots. I look at high danger stuff for me, or grade A chances. Like, somebody gets 35 shots, doesn't bother me. It depends how many grade A's they get. So I think we've kept them to a minimum. And Casey Smith is, every game he's just been real solid. Whether he's getting shots or not, he looks good. Like he's, even there when teams they go side to side, he's right there. Like he looks like he's seeing the puck, which is nice.
Rick, tonight we saw a similar situation to the Colorado game where the other team scored a goal late in the second period to cut the lead. But tonight, the third period, and the response was a lot different. What do you think was the difference there, and how do you think they managed to dial it in for that third period?
Well, I thought we didn't screw around with the puck in the third. We played more north. We didn't regroup it, take it back. I think we established that north. And I think that got us back, that first 5 minutes of the third. If we start screwing around with the puck, then, who knows what happens, or you take a stupid penalty. That's the kind of thing we're trying to get away from. Because anything can happen when you let that goal at the end, and then you come start a third. Who knows what happens? So I think we established. I don't think they had a chance in the third. The video guys were telling me when I walked in. So we really managed the puck well in the third, and I think that's what counteracts that goal at the end. Like I didn't see us panic, which was nice.
Yeah, just 3 shots in the third period against. That's locking it down. Is that
they had 3 or we had 3?
They had only 3 shots. Is that the story? Is that what you really wanted to see more than anything else coming out of tonight?
Yeah, I think when you're up, sometimes you're on your heels on the forecheck, so you don't go as hard. Then you allow the team to come out, and they come out waves, and then all of a sudden you're skating backwards in neutral zone, and you're defending. So I thought, for me, we don't want to back off. If we're responsible left 3, our hard forward, we should go hard. And if if there's a rim and the pinch is available because we have people above, take the pinch. I think when we back off, that's when we get in trouble. So I didn't see that tonight.
And then I think it was midway through the first, you guys had the power plays that didn't quite work.
Yeah.
Montreal gets that 2-on-1 right at the tail of the power play. Casey makes a huge save. How massive
Critical
moment was that?
That's a 2-goal swing. That's a great point. I forgot about that. It's you don't convert on the power play. You have a 5-on-3, and then they score. It demoralizes the team. It really does. And I think Casey with that save kind of let everybody breathe a little bit. So key moment in the game. You're 100% right.
Rick, when you talk about inside play, getting inside on offense in the offensive zone and taking it away on defense, is it something that you guys have tweaked schematically in the last little bit, or is it just as simple as the guys executing what you've wanted all year long?
Well, to me, for playing inside is will and grit and getting there. And now there's a little bit of technique. Don't get there too early sometimes because you get pushed out. For smaller guys, there's technique and stuff and body position. But to me, it comes this way: is just getting there. Was it the first goal? Was it Laugh in front? He has. The goalie couldn't see it. He established. They weren't moving. We scored. Those are the goals we got to find and get. And even the one, the deflection. Was it Susie? Who shot the goal there? When. Was Myers? That was a hell of a play by Mizey. But it was a great tip, and we had people around the net.
About the penalty kill, especially at that key point in the second period, so they didn't gain momentum. What did you like about that?
Well, I think we gave 3 in a row, right? Yeah, that was key. The save with Casey and then killing those 3 because, boom, you get 3 in a row. It was a short period of time. That was big for us, and I think our PKs, the last couple of games has won us the game, or a major factor in our wins.
Find that touch again.
What the fuck is that? Cutie!
Hi. There's a heavy team there.
It's heavy.
Oh, hi, Mark.
My name is Jeff.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.